strategy guides. One's for melee. This one's for brawl. This one had a poster. It's a bad picture, so I got you one off the internet, so you can see what it looks like better. You're welcome. This one is for Link to the Past. I found this at my mom's thrift store. It's a pretty lucky find. It's really big and it's got a lot of backstory to it, and a lot of art work for the game. It's not in the best condition. I didn't do this to it. I found it that way. Some pages. I think it's got all the pages, but a lot of them aren't connected. A map for the light world and the dark world. This is the official strategy guide for Ocarina of Time. It's pretty basic, nothing really special about it. I did have another strategy guide for Ocarina of Time, but I let someone borrow it in middle school many years ago, and I haven't seen it since. This is a strategy guide for Majora's Mask. It's not in very good condition. Somehow it got wet, so it's warped at the bottom. Another basic strategy guide. This one for Twilight Princess Wii version. Pretty basic. Came with a poster. That one there. Here's what it really looks like. There's a Little Land strategy guide for all seasons and ages. Travel sized, convenient for handhelds. It's really basic. Then got some books. This is my most prized Zelda item. I had this before I knew what Zelda was. I had this when I was a little kid. Before I even played a Zelda game. Before I could read. After a while of playing Ocarina of Time, I suddenly kind of remembered, hey, didn't I have a book with that character in there? So I went in the garage, searched for a while, and there, sure enough, there it was. The Legend of Zelda Moblin's Magic Spear. I asked my parents about it, neither of them remember getting it for me, so no one knows where it came from. It was just always there. Like destiny. It was fate. I wouldn't sell this for $1,000, even though it's got lots of stains on it. The basic story is Link fights a moblin that has a magic spear. It falls within the story of the first game, I believe. It's called Moblin's Magic Spear. And I bought another one off the internet just so I could have two. I found it really cheap for $1. Yep. Found this at the flea market. It's a choose your own adventure book. Legend of Zelda and the crystal trap. Link gets trapped in a crystal, and you sort of play as Zelda. And it has little puzzles in it, not unlike the type you'd find on the back of a cereal box. Sort of interesting. There's another choose your own adventure book I found at my mom's thrift store, based off of Oracle of Seasons. You decide on the adventure. And this isn't an actual Zelda book, it's a book on philosophy. Centered around Zelda, the Zelda universe. It's the Legend of Zelda and philosophy. I Link, therefore I am. It's an interesting read. I guess if you like philosophy, you might want to check it out. This is the complete animated series, on DVD. This is absolutely horrible. I don't know if I could recommend this or not. I watched all the episodes in one sitting, and it almost caused my death. It's just that horrible. But if you gotta watch it, I guess you can watch it just one time and then laugh about it later, because it is just horrible. But it's interesting. It's interesting to watch. So if you're feeling brave, you might want to try to find this and watch it, but it's just really bad. It is just awful. Oh, this is where I tripped, but I saved myself using my ninja skills. Anyways, there's some comic books from the Nintendo comic system. they have some backstory to the games, and that's what I really like them for. They're not, I guess they're not written very well. It's just an interesting read if you like Zelda. I only have the first five of the first 5 issues. I don't know how much more there are. That's all I have for now. I thought this was interesting. It's a map linking the first game and the second game together. It's hard to see from here, but once you get down in there and look around, it's just pretty neat to see. There it is again. Here's the 5th issue. Link, I guess Link is fighting Elizabeth, maybe. This was the first issue I got of this. My friend, who's an avid comic book reader, found this at our local comic book store, and thinking of me, he got it for me, so thanks for that. This is an interesting piece. It has Link returning to his homeland kingdom of Claudia, I think. Glacia. Says, "Mom, mother, father, I'm home." And then his dad punches him, saying, "You're no son of mine." So, yeah.